Has this ever happened to you?
Writing can be hard, especially when you're trying to start something, and writer's block can be especially frustrating.
Doctor, what's the diagnosis?
I'm sorry, but you have blank page syndrome.
No!
My prescription is as follows. Take some time to learn how to choose a topic, or if you've been going at it for a while, take some time off and do something else. Back to you, narrator.
Thanks, Doc. Blank page syndrome, or writer's block, depending on how professional you want to sound, can make you feel like you'll never get your paper done, and can lead to panic as the due date looms.
So you're staring at that blank piece of paper trying to figure out what to write about. If you have a prompt, you are in luck. All you have to do is answer the question, but let's say you don't have a prompt or it's so vague, you still have to decide what to pick.
Everybody says pick something you're interested in, narrow your topics, blah, blah, blah. That's really not helping.
Okay, obviously you'll enjoy writing about something you're interested in rather than some random thing that was picked for you.
But what if you found a friend with the same assignment and talked about topic ideas together? Talking problems out with others gives you more solutions to the same problem, and you can complain to each other about how much you don't want to do this paper.
As you're trying to decide on a topic, try to answer the 5 W questions. Here to report with a live interview on the subject is our very own intrepid news correspondent, Bright and Early. Over to you, Brighton.
Thanks, narrator. I'm Brighton Early, and I'm here with Wabash High School student Josiah Freeman. So, Josiah, I hear you wrote a speech.
Yep, it's about chess, because chess is a game that interests me. It can be short or 5 hours long. It's full of strategy. I made the speech about its history and how to play it.
Okay, that's very interesting. So, there are 5 questions that can help you when you're writing a speech or essay, or anything really.
Yeah. So
you know who, what, where, when, why.
Yeah.
So tell me about the who of your paper.
So, it really doesn't apply as there's no person, but, so if we're making things,
who did you write it for?
people who want to know how it was invented and how to play it.
Okay, very interesting. So we already covered the what, as in what's it about,
Yeah.
which is chess.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the where. Where is this topic most widely discussed?
Really, anywhere where it's played.
There you go. So how about when? Like, when did it start? How long has it been going?
500 from 500 AD, from the 500s
Really?
to present day.
Wow, I didn't know chess was that old.
Modern day chess was only from the 16th century.
Huh. It's probably where my grandparents liked playing it. So tell me about the why. Why did you write this paper?
To teach people how to play it and to teach them how old it is, because a lot of kids think things are a lot older than they really are, or a lot younger than they really are.
Really?
Yeah, like TV.
Hey, there you go. Well, it's very interesting, Josiah. I'm glad you came in for this interview today. Back to you, narrator.
Thanks, Brighton. If you can answer the 5 W's, you probably have a pretty good topic, and you already have some questions to answer in your paper.
If you feel overwhelmed by the amount of information you have, you need to choose a more specific part of your topic to narrow it down. Once you feel comfortable with the volume of information, start with an outline.
But it's just like writing your essay twice.
Not really. You're just taking time to write out an idea of what you want to say. It's like building a house.
Without your outline of studs for the walls, your paper and your house will collapse. This can help you get a clear view of how you want your essay organized and where you can add or delete content for a stronger paper. If you still have trouble starting your paper with your introduction, skip it.
Idiots! There will be an intro. I will write the intro.
I mean, if you want to write my paper for me, go ahead.
No, that's not what I meant.
What?
You just don't have to start with it. Try just starting with the body paragraphs and then write your intro and your conclusion based on what your paper actually says.
What do you think, Ed?
I'm Hans.
I'm Franz.
And we are here to build the body paragraph. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where are all these extra people coming from? Anyway, the basic flow of a paper is as follows.
Intro. Say what you're going to say. Like a movie trailer. Body. Say it. This is the actual movie that you see. Conclusion. Say what you said and maybe leave them with a message or question. This is like the teaser for the next Marvel movie and the credits of the one you're currently watching.
Dude, get off your phone.
Sorry. I'll just put this in there.
Looks like we need a lesson on how to stay focused while we're writing. The more time you take switching between schoolwork and something else, the longer your work is going to end up taking. Luckily, we have a few tips. First off, leave your phone.
What?
It's not that bad.
Plus, your phone is a huge distraction. Whether this means turning your phone off, leaving it in a different room, etc., try not to be messing around with things on your phone while you write. The more you switch between things, the less focused you'll be, and the more time you'll spend trying to figure out where you were and what you were thinking.
Huh? What's going on?
Secondly, minimize distractions on your computer.
If you use Microsoft Word, put it into full screen. If you use Google Docs, keep your writing in a separate window from any other tabs and full screen it to reduce clutter around the screen. You can also use compact controls found by either clicking View or clicking that little up arrow at the far right side of the toolbar.
Thirdly, set a timer.
Take 17-minute breaks between 52-minute writing cycles.
If you want to know where we got that really specific number, check the link in the description.
Keeping track of how much time you spend working can help too. Don't just try to sit down and slog through the entire thing at once. That's a sure way to get frustrated and bogged down. You'll be more easily distracted because you've been staring at the same thing for too long.
Finally, try to write when you're a little more awake.
I feel like a writing zombie.
If you find yourself just staring into the screen, spacing out, or just plain getting tired, take a break.
I hope this video was super helpful. Our research and our sources are linked in the description if you want to take a more in-depth look for yourself. Hope to see you next time.
I'm okay.
Please note that no students were harmed during the making of this video.